So today the agendas will be divided to 12. So we will start with the SME definition. Then we talk about SME financing and Bank Negara Malaysia funding for SME. Then some of these disaster relief facilities that provide. Then the scheme and list of the financial institutions, and also very important part, tips for funding. Then online funding platform, crowdfunding. Then what are the top best crowdfunding platform available in Malaysia? And we will also discuss on the criteria for success applying the fund. Last part will be the Q&A. So SME definitions, yeah, will be start. We are looking at a small scales until the large scales. So in terms of visuals, it's more easy for you to see. Here, start with medium, small, and micro. Yeah. So micro majority are in this bottom line. Micro majority of this SME start from the micros. Okay. SME financing in Malaysia's ecosystem. This is a very good developments by central banks on this. So I'm not going to touch on this uh, ecosystem. So what you need to know is we have a very good system to help the SME in terms of financing. Yeah, that developed by the Central Bank of Malaysia. Yeah. Okay, so Bank Negara actually funding this SME every year. They do funding, so you can have contact, yeah, through the Bank Negara. Okay, you can look for officers there. Okay, to get more details on the funding. However, I also provide you some of these information that easy for you to get it, the funding. Yeah, and also we have a special allocation fund for this SME regarding special disasters. Maybe like flood, yeah, due to the flood, or maybe due to the COVID-19 situations that you need additional funding, or you need funding to support your business, to run your business. Okay. Then central bank also came out this type of scheme, Pembayaran Micro. Uh, so this is the most helpful scheme that available now, that help the SME, especially easy, faster to get the funding. Okay, so not much not many procedures or requirements, strict requirements. Okay. All the bank negaras already give a lot of leniency in terms of applying the loan, and also instruct all the banks to help out. So here I already summarized for you, yeah, what are the products that they available for each of the financial institutions, and what are the financing rates that they available right now. So if you got time, you can go and check one by one and analyze each of these uh, allocations. So finance institutions, so depend also the each of the bank, the details requirements will be discussed later. So these are basically all the major financial institutions. What are the things that they provide to help the SME? So I list out here. So later on, yeah, anyone want the slide also, you can uh, get it from me. Okay. So I also list down for you the financial institutions that provide funding, especially for SME. Okay, these are the uh, bank or the units that provide the funding. Commercial side bank, these are all the commercial side bank like Afin Bank. Okay, Allianz Banks, M Bank, Bangkok Banks. So these are the each of the bank. And also I provide you the links that you can check from the website or the homepage of the bank. Okay, so these are all the banks that are available. Okay, what do what do the bank look for when you're giving you a business loan or you applying a loan? What they are actually look at? Yeah, so these are very important. You as a buyer, when you apply for the loan, okay, bank will actually evaluate your company debt repayment ratio. So this is the first step that they will look at whether you have debt or not. Means you have borrowed any money from bank before or not, and they will check. Okay, your history, your business reference. Do you have a reference bank? Normally they need some reference lah, maybe introduced by others existing customers. They already have facility with the bank, so bank will look at that also, and whether you have a good reputation as a business owner or not, and how you personal handles your credit as also how whether you are a good paymaster or not lah, in other words. Okay, so I also summarize up the tips for the funding criteria. Yeah? So, okay, how does the bank need to approve your loan? What are the bank in other what are the bank yeah need you to submit in order for them to approve your loan? So when you try to apply the loan, first you need to understand what type of loan that you want to apply. Yeah, you need to know. Then you need to know the background of the bank. Yeah? For example, the bank A, they provide what type of loan more. Maybe they provide a loan for IT related company or service related. What type of service related they are doing? And bank B, maybe they provide agriculture products more. So you need to look at the background of the bank first, okay, before you apply, so that you can also tally up with your existing business that you do. If you go for Bank A is doing a lot of funding for IT related service or IT industry. If you are doing something related with IT, then you go to the Bank A, then the chances you get a loan or you get the funding will be high. Okay, so basically, bank they will need you to prove that your business, what you're doing currently doing is the same like what the business they want. And the bank they may have their own portfolio of the loan, so they may say, "Oh, I want develop my IT business, so I will give loan to SME that doing IT related business." So if you are the doing IT, then you come to this bank A, then the chances will get the loan higher. Yeah, so that is very important. So when they give you a loan, they will look at your income and expenses, whether the loan that you get is for growing your business or just to pay the daily expenses. So they will look at how fast you can pay back also. The installment, whether you're able to pay them back or not. So the bank will look at your income, okay, your income and your expenses. Yeah, then they will also look at don't too high commitment. Yeah, if you have a lot of loan that you get it from other banks, also they will consider. Yeah, uh, that is a high commitment, so they may not want to increase their bank risk. Okay, so they may not want to approve your loan. So look at the prepare when you prepare your income statement. Yeah, you need to look at the top line. So the bank, all the banks, they are looking at your top line. What is mean by top line? Yeah, the top line means the revenue, your sales. Yeah, in other words, your sales is important. Your sales minus your cost of goods sold, then you got your net sales, gross profit. So the bank will actually look at that part first. Yeah, then only they look at the bottom line. Yeah, bottom line means your net profit after minus your operational cost. Yeah, your net profit. So then they will start looking at your balance sheet, your cash flow statement, and other financial projections. So here, financial projections, normally the bank will uh, ask you 3 years. You project 3 years. What is your financial projections for the next 3 years? Maybe they will look at your history, past 3 years, how your performance, then the future projections for future 3 years. So altogether, 5 to 6 years, they may need that information. Okay, so if you're able to provide them with the more accurate uh, financial projection, for example, your history past 3 years, your account is audited, then will be more chances because that account is proven. Okay, then when you do a projection, project futures, then it will be able to just whether you the chances or the risk that you're not able to achieve your business. Okay, so the common reason the bank reject your loan is normally a low credit score. Means your credit score is not good. You are not good paymaster in other way, or your credit is in a high side. Means you already have a lot of debt, okay, or you already have a lot of commitment, okay, or low in your business income. Your business income is not uh, big enough lah. For example, your business income is only 100,000, but you apply for a loan 1 million. So they will start questioning. Yeah, your business average is about 100,000. Why you apply for 1 million loan? This 1 million is for what? So they were asking a lot of questions. Yeah. So this is sometimes inadequate detail in the applications. For example, when your business is only 100,000, but you apply for 1 million loan, then you need to tell detail this 1 million is used for what? R&D, development, or what? Okay, so you need to tell the bank in details what you plan to do with this loan. Yeah, after you get it 1 million. Okay, then your business instability. How they will look at your business, whether your business is stable or not stable. Yeah, in terms of the stability. Okay, so they will look at the history, and they will look at compare to the similar your competitors, how, yeah, whether you are better than your competitors or you are not better than your competitors. For example, you try to open sundry shops, okay, then surround areas, whether you got a convenience store or not, and uh, how you going to fight with this other convenience store, yeah, that they are bigger scales, that you are the conventional sundry shop only, you only have one store. So they will look at this business instability lah, whether stable or not stable your business. And a lot of times they reject also too many pending loan lah, too many people apply at the same area. The quota is always limited. For example, just now I mentioned IT. Let's say I'm bank, I only look at I want to collect 10 millions loan from IT related business. So, but a lot of people applying. Maybe the apply amount is 10 million, but I only got 1 million to distribute. So not enough. So will be a lot of pending loan. So it will be also at your side. Did you apply too many also? Yeah. So they will check also lah. Uh, the last one is you are not entitled, not eligible. Yeah. Maybe you did not fulfill the requirement, or maybe bank think that you did not suit them. For example, you doing car service. Okay, you try to expand your business. You try to get loan to expand your workshops. Okay, but the bank is not targeting on a car service industry. This bank is more doing IT related. So when you come here, they say, oh, you are not eligible for that loan they apply. Okay. So basically, the question also the bank will ask you, how much money do you need? You need to know. Yeah, you cannot say what money you can give me. I take so cannot. You must tell the bank. I want 100,000. I want 50,000. I want 20,000. I want 2 million. So you must tell exactly amount. You cannot say 1 million. Also can 50,000 boleh juga. So in that case, the bank may not know what is your purpose because you did not plan properly on that. What does the credit profile look like? Yeah, your personal credit profile, whether good or not good. How will you see the money? Yeah, how you use the money after you get the loan? Success applying the fund. Yeah, how are you going to use the fund? So they will need to have a proper plan. Uh, a, Normally, a business proposal is the best. The business proposals have to show the bank. Then easy for you to get the loan. How will you repay the loan? Does your business have the ability to make the payment requirement under the loan? Can you put up any uh, collateral? Yeah, maybe you got FD to show the banks, the bank may able to give you the loan. Then next is the loan officer. You must let the loan officer know because the loan officer actually is very important. They are the one that recommend. They are the one that write recommend letters to your loan because they are the window for you. So you must tell them very clear you need the loan for what. Okay. So the bank officer normally they will evaluate whether they want to proceed or not or reject your loan. Yeah. So they will recommend to their superiors, authorities, on the loan. So the bank officer is very important. Yeah? Uh, they are the one that become your first goalkeeper. Yeah? So you must explain to them clearly, make sure they understand you need the loan for what. Okay? Whatever document they need, you need to support them. Fully support them with the documents they request. Yeah. Sometimes the loan officer need bank statement. Okay, so you need to provide the bank statement. Yeah. Sometimes they need you to be a guarantor for the loan. You need to be a guarantor for the loan. So these are all and you need to fulfill. So what does the underwriter look for? The underwriters is the ones that working at the back end. They are the one that actually assess whether your finance is okay or not to give you the money. So these are the back end, the bank back end. Okay? So summarize again, yeah, credit history is the most important. So when you want to apply the loan or you prepare to apply the loan, you make sure do your credit history check first. Okay, before you approach the bank, don't let the bank check. When the bank check, they say not okay, they won't tell you, they just reject your loan. So you need to do proper your own credit history check first, then only you go apply a loan. Then you know. In Malaysia, you can go to the bank negara. You can go to bank negara, check your C3s and CTOS report. Okay, you can go there and check. Okay, it's free of charge. You can print there. Capital. What are the capitals that you planning to invest in your business? Okay, so they will check if your capital you invest only $2, but you want to get 2 million loan, then it's very hard so that's why capital investment also very important. Cash flow history and projection for the business is also important. Uh, then you need to look at also what are the source of the loan that you're applying. Some grant, some loan. Okay, so you need to check then whether you have any machine. Sometimes your machine also become the collateral available to you, or your asset. Okay, then you need to establish your cash flow operations in your business. So the cash flow operations normally they call the preparing your budgets. Cash flow, your financial cash flow is very important. The bank normally want to see uh, at least 2 years your cash flows, how you maintain your operating your business cash flow. Then they will look at also your projected income statement. Yeah, projected income statements means you project. Let's say you get a loan now. Okay, next 2 years, what is your expected income with this help of the loan? So you need to clearly do the projections. Focus on the top line and the bottom line. This is the bank want to see. Even for example, you apply for 100,000 loan. So with the 100,000 come into your business, are your business going to project income grow? Okay, then how many percent the grow? Then the bank will justify whether uh, your growth is justified for you to expand your business or not. Okay, then you need to have projection balance sheet, income statement at least for 2 years, and then projection cash flow at least also 2 years. Then plus a very good business plan and also the condition of the markets lah. Condition of the market, the future, your business, how uh, is your business got future or not? So you need to have some market study. So we have also online financing platform that available. I also list up here that you can have a look later on. Okay. Then we also have the investment account platform. This is a link also. You can have a look when you are free. Okay. Next is the latest one, what we call the crowdfunding. So crowdfunding and conventional funding is different. Crowdfunding means you will be going to many small investors. When you get a loan, you go to for the bank. It's only one person. You go to the bank. Okay, bank is only one party. Then they will give you the money. But crowdfunding is you target public. You go for public. For example, you get a 1 million loan. You only go for bank to get the loan 1 million. You only deal with one party, that is the bank. Okay, but crowdfunding, you will target. You will say maybe everyone you want to raise 1 million fund. Now, who want to join can join. So you target to the public. So the public maybe I join 100,000. You join maybe 10,000. Okay, then they join also 500. So up to them. So they can collect it with this method. So they have four methods on the crowdfunding. One is called donation. Okay, donation normally like we have a events that we want to do that is more on a charity side. So we need some money. So we came out this crowdfunding donation, for example, to help the poor people. Okay, then we also can come out the another type is that one means you borrow the money from the public, crowdfunding. And another type is reward. Reward means you get the money from them. After that, you pay them some token, some token. Okay, that reward a little bit reward one. Okay, and the more people doing it is this equity one. So equity is by share lah. You create out. Let's say you 1 million. Okay, you proportion it. Let's say 1 unit equals to $1. So you propose become 1 million share, then buy. Okay, so these are crowdfunding. So they have a pro and con on the crowdfunding. Advantage and disadvantage. Of course, little financing increase the bank awareness. Free marketing, yeah, they help you to do the crowdfunding. Yeah, you no need to pay a higher cost. Okay, then it's upon the success. Okay, then able to control the equity, because depend on how much money you want to raise. Of course, they got setback also. The crowdfunding, you have this requirement, because you need time to collect money from the public. Then sometimes at the end you may not able to collect the money, and totally the time that wasted. Okay. Also the market, over saturated market, potential for too little gain. Okay. Then also people are scared of the scammer. Uh, so that's why not many people willing to invest in this crowdfunding. So in Malaysia, I also give you a summarize. In Malaysia, these are the top 10 crowdfunding platform that you can visit it. I also summarize it in the detail, what they are doing, what project they are doing, and also their address, their office, the emails, the website. So you can free to go in to look at each of these, yeah, parties who provide the crowdfunding. Uh, so providing the crowdfunding also, like just now I say, like bank also, they have the quota and their business operation. Different company may have different targeted uh, aim. For example, they want to expand in agriculture one, they want to expand in IT one, they want to expand in medicine, they want to expand in service. So different also. So here, you've got time, you can just go and look at each of the companies. Okay. So criteria to success for crowdfunding is come back to revenue lah. If you can prove that, very confident you can earn the revenue, of course more people willing to uh, invest in this funding, crowdfunding. Okay. Team, your team or expertise during your team, that will be also give a very important role. Narrative, your company history, your story of the company. uh, Community is your project related to much on the community will support it or not, or whether innovation or not, yeah, your project innovation good or not. uh, then they also will look at your initial uh, assess whether your friends or families that you're able to raise the money, your startup capitals. So they will also look at that criteria to determine whether they want to invest into your company or not. So these are the criteria of success. Good criteria of success for crowdfunding. Then you need to do the campaign. Campaign also, campaign the amount that you want to target. Yeah. Of course, crowdfunding majority depend on the campaign, because you are targeting the public. So you need to do a lot of campaign, not like bank. You just go to the bank and talk to the bank officers, introduce yourself, then introduce your business to one party. But this, you need to do campaign, yeah, in order to attract more general public people. Okay? So we do have these financing touch points in Sunway University. We have a lot of expertise of different areas that you can contact us in futures to develop your business. So we have covers everything from A to Z. So if you need the consultants, you need the service, you can always touch with our Sunway University. Yeah. Uh, so like today also, maybe because our breakout section is a concurrent, so maybe you may not able to hear us, or the others. So it's okay. You can always contact us. Yeah. So this is my detail. Again, I show you this is my contacts. Yeah. Uh, so you can always looking for help, if you need it. So now is the Q&A time. Okay, I left 10 minutes for the Q&A. So you can start Q&A. Any question? Any questions? Any questions you all want to ask? Any questions? Okay, if no any other questions, we will end the sessions here. So if you got anything, you can always contact back us. Thank you. Bye.